What's going on, guys? Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and I just wanted to do a little video update. I'm sure you guys may have heard some stuff about this, but I did as well, and I heard about this a little bit ahead of time from some of the folks at Roll20, so I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a lowdown on what's happening. We talked about earlier this year, a couple weeks, maybe a month ago at this point, about how Roll20 was partnering with Wizards of the Coast, officially getting you access to being able to play Adventure League stuff at home, which is awesome. Or, you know, online with your friends. They've gone a step further now and done official partnerships where you are able to go out and basically purchase things to play in-game with some of the pre-existing campaigns that are already out there. Things like Lost Mines of Phandelver, and the soon-to-be-released Storm Giants Thunder coming out later this year, being the new campaign that there's kind of a lot of buzz about with a couple of different online series and live streams right now, like Fourth Grade Giant Hunters and kind of the Acquisitions Incorporated series as well. They just announced this 2 days ago. I guess that would have been Thursday at around 10 a.m. Pacific time. So why don't we go ahead and take a look right here. If this will load, maybe. There we go. Don't know why that took so long. But anyway, you go ahead and here, you can purchase the Lost Mines of Phandelver right here in the Roll20 store. And as you can see, let's see if I think I have some better press assets here. So here you go. You can see, get the different tokens built into the game, and look at the kind of journal over here. Adventure overview, DM's folder, DM basics, and term glossary, monster reference sheet, magic items, map keys, and so on and so on. I mean, look at how stacked that is. This is kind of the level that I wish I had time to get to in any of my Roll20 developed games. I kind of work on things with having different maps and things loadable, but let's click through. These are the press assets that they announced. Here's the, again, this is for Lost Mines of Phandelver, so here's Cragmaw Castle, Agatha the Banshee's Lair, Coneyberry, where you encounter leading off towards where Agatha is. Here's Thunder Tree, where you're gonna run into Venomfang the Dragon, and so on and so forth. You can see this is the kind of the initial Cragmaw hideout fight, the very first encounter, and check this out. I mean, it's got pop-ups for the goblins. Here's the goblins. Here's Clark the Bugbear and his Wolf Ripper. And you can see it's got the numbers here, the 7th, the 8th, which all link up to the actual numbers of the different encounter stuff in the kind of adventure layout that you get if you buy the starter set or if you buy this online. And it looks like it's even got dynamic lighting set up here kind of automatically, see the little fire here and the kind of view of the light there. So that's pretty cool. You can see here's all the enemies that you're going to encounter in Lost Mines of Phandelver. What else do we have? Goblins of note, and look at here's the you can see kind of the background. Sorry, dogs are jumping around. This is the actual Red Brand hideout. You can see all these things are on the GM layer because they're hidden. Here's Droop, things like that. I mean, this is pretty neat. Here again is the actual town of Phandling, where most of this stuff happens, and the overviews, things to read when you go to the different areas. Again, you can just have this map set up, and the great thing about this is these maps are already designed for Roll20, so you're not going to have to probably worry too much about resizing your maps to get the grids to line up for things like that, which is always a problem that I personally seem to have. Again, here's traps. Here is multi-attack initiative, all the little information stuff. There's the spider staff itself. That you know, things you're going to find in the Red Brand hideout if you go right. Here's the SRD character sheets, the ones that are official, linked to the SRD, which is this little eye right here, which you can turn on in any D&D campaign to kind of have a quick reference sheet. But I do like these character sheets. I'm a little bit more used to the fan-created one because I've used it more. These came out a little bit later on, but they are the pre-gen characters that you could use for the campaign. They're already built in here. All the spells are all listed in here as well, you can see. And these are the press assets, so all the Roll20 stuff. But again, it's only $20, which is on par with what you would pay to purchase the actual physical book. anything that you're going to find in the starter set rule set is available in the SRD anyway. So you're really paying $20 to get the module, because if you were to buy the paper copy, you get the box it comes in, Lost Mines of Phandelver, a paper printout of basically the basic rules, and a set of dice. Well, you can make your dice any color you want in Roll20, so that kind of takes care of that. But yeah, and you can also see here, for $49, you can pre-order Storm King's Thunder, which is the, it says, I guess it's level 1 to 11 plus for the coming out later this year next campaign, all about giants and dragons and things like that. Again, if you're curious about this, you can make sure to check out Force Grey Giant Hunters, the Nerdist-based stream run by Matt Mercer with a bunch of Chris Hardwick and people are playing in the game. And this kind of is like a precursor to Storm King's Thunder. It's going to lead up to that. So you definitely check that out. But I just want to let you guys know that Roll20's got a lot of stuff going on. Previously to this, you're honestly, in my opinion, if you were doing only Dungeons and Dragons, Fantasy Grounds was probably your best bet. But you have to pay to use Fantasy Grounds. Just the base Fantasy Grounds. You need to pay money to get access to it. A monthly fee, a permanent cost. And if you don't want to shell out all the money as the DM or the GM, then your players all have to contribute as well to get into this. Because it had the ability to purchase all of the modules in Fantasy Grounds, and that would allow you to then automatically use them and have everything ready to go. Now, Roll20 has access to this, so I like the community aspect of Roll20. It's a lot easier to tweak and alter and add things in to Roll20, I think, than it is to tweak and alter things in Fantasy Grounds. So this is a huge step for the folks at Roll20. And if you guys are looking to play more D&D and looking for pre-written campaigns stuff rather than trying to design it yourself, you can just go ahead and buy it and have it all ready to go. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update on this. I'll be covering any of the more updates that we hear over the summer and into the winter and the fall, as Roll20's got a lot of cool stuff coming out. So I will be here to cover that for you guys so you stay up to date. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time.